You can get out to the paddock and be tired from the heat and not getting enough rest. When they blow that 5-minute whistle, suddenly adrenaline is pumping and you can go out there and race. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting. Jeff Ireland got me started in vintage racing. I had purchased a street BMW 2002. I went to the school the following year. A week after I got back from the school, I bought a shell and started building a vintage race car.
Vintage auto racing started in the 70s because old race cars that weren't competitive anymore had no place to go. Originally, the cutoff date was 1967. Now we go up into the middle 70s. So we have everything from Formula Vs to Formula Atlantics to Indy cars, and of course all the old sports cars like MGs and Triumphs. We have the BMWs and the Alphas and the Datsuns. I wanted to race ever since I was probably in high school. When I moved to California, my next door neighbor was racing a 2002 BMW. So after several years of going to the vintage races, I decided to build a car and I bought a 67 1600. Took it out in the backyard and put it up on concrete blocks and tore it apart and put it back together. It took me about 9 months. We're not winning any big prize money here. We race close and we race hard, but push comes to shove, we give each other room. It's good camaraderie, we get a lot of families.
Last night we had a guy who had an axle that he needed to change and somebody else had a spare axle. If you have your own one favorite car and nobody else has that car, it becomes a challenge.
We have a no contact rule. Theoretically, you should be able to take your car home without any damage. It doesn't always work out.
The thrill of overtaking is great. Setting somebody up for a pass, timing the pass. You know, if your car's just faster than another, that's an easy pass. The more exciting ones are when your cars are about the same speed.
Racing is like a chess game where the function of driving the car is almost secondary to the situation around you.
I think it's all adrenaline. It is exciting, particularly if you're chasing somebody, your focus just becomes what's in front of you and watching him or her, seeing if they make mistakes or where they're going slow.
And that's what makes a good race car driver, because if you can look down the road and see what's happening, there's no surprises.
I ran the first 2 years and finished every session of every race for 2 years and barely ever opened the hood. And that was with what I call a starter motor, 9.5 to 1 compression, not a lot of RPMs. Then of course I wanted to go faster and start to win. So I built a bigger motor and then you get the occasional issue. Something breaks, more power, more opportunity for something to go wrong. If you wanted to do this all your life, come and do it, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.